Assalamualaikum. Hello my dear student. How are you? Hope you are well. You all know we are passing very critical time at the outbreak of COVID-19. Stay safe, stay home. If it is necessary to go outside the house, maintain the social distance and maintain the rules and instruction of the health ministry. Wash your hand frequently. This is Muhammad Ashraful Islam, lecturer, Department of Physics, Milestone College. Today I am going to take an online class. I hope this class will help you. Today I will solve two creative questions. Okay, let's start our today's class. Let us know all the formula which is used in our today's creative. The first formula is the relation between the voltage and number of turns. The voltage and number of turns is proportional to each other, so we can write here EP divided by ES equal to NP divided by NS, because voltage is proportional to number of turns. Here EP is the voltage of primary coil, ES is the voltage of secondary coil. We also use the voltage of primary coil is VP instead of EP, and we also use the voltage of secondary coil is VS instead of ES. Now the second formula, which is the relation between current and voltage. We know current and voltage is inverse proportional, so we can write the formula is EP by ES equal to IS by IP, because voltage is inversely proportional to its current. Finally, the relation between current and number of turns. The formula is NP divided by NS equal to IS divided by IP. That means number of turns is inversely proportional to the current. NP inversely proportional to 1 by I. If we write that three formula in together, then we can write here EP by ES equals to NP by NS equals to IS by IP. We can write all the formula together like that. That is the main formula of that chapter. And in our previous chapter, we calculate the power. The formula of power is P equal to VI. If we apply that formula of power in the primary coil, then the formula of the power of primary coil will be EP into IP. That means voltage of primary coil is EP and the current of primary coil is IP. And the power of secondary coil will be PS equal to the voltage of secondary coil. We know voltage of secondary coil is ES and current of secondary coil is IS. So that is the formula to calculate the power of primary coil and secondary coil. And if you want to ask to calculate the resistance, so there is another formula. We know R equal to V by I from chapter 11. If we apply that formula in chapter 12, then we can write for primary coil the resistance is Rp equal to EP divided by IP, and for secondary coil the resistance Rs will be ES divided by IS. That's all the formula which is used in our today's lecture. First creative question from Dhaka Board 2017. Look at the question. In that question, you can see the ratio of number of turns of primary and secondary coil of a transformer is 1:50, and the electric current and the voltage of the primary coil is 5 ampere and 220 volt respectively. First question is, what is solenoid? Solenoid means due to the flow of current, most of the line of forces concentrate at the center of the coil, which look alike the magnetic field of a bar magnet. That type of coil is called solenoid. Now question number B, why motor is called the opposite instrument of generator? Motor is look alike the electric generator, but the function of motor and generator is opposite, because motor convert electrical energy to mechanical energy, but electric generator convert mechanical energy to electrical energy. That is why we can say motor is opposite instrument of electric generator. Now question number C, the question is find the ratio of EP and ES according to the stem. Let us solve the question first. Here the given quantity is the ratio of number of turns of primary and secondary coil. We know the number of turns of primary coil is NP and the number of turns of secondary coil is NS. And the ratio between number of turns of primary coil and number of turns of secondary coil is given 1:50. That means the NP by NS equal to given here 1/50. And here also electric current in primary coil is given 5 ampere, and we have to calculate the ratio of EP ratio ES. That means we have to calculate the voltage of primary coil and secondary coil. We know EP by ES equals to NP by NS. NP by NS. If we put the value of NP by NS from here, then we can write EP divided by ES equals to 1/50. So where is the ratio of EP and ES? Obviously it will be EP ratio ES equal to 1:50. That is the answer. That is very easy math. Now question number D. Look at the question. The question is the power of primary and secondary coil of a transformer remains constant. That means we have to calculate the power of primary coil and the secondary coil, and the power of primary coil and secondary coil will be equal. Let us solve the math. Here the voltage of primary coil and current of primary coil is given, and we can calculate the power of primary coil by using that two quantities. Here voltage of primary coil is given 220 volt and current of the primary coil is given 5 ampere. So IP is given here 5 ampere, and we have to calculate the power of primary coil. We consider the power of primary coil is PP. So what is the formula to calculate the power of primary coil? The formula is PP equals to EP into IP. In our chapter 11, we know the formula of power is P equal to VI. Here V is the voltage, I is the current. And when we apply that formula in the primary coil, then the formula will be the power of primary coil EP equals to the voltage of primary coil, that is EP, and the current of primary coil, that is IP. So the formula to calculate the power of primary coil is PP equals to EP into IP. You can use here VP into IP. Here VP is given 220 volt and current is given 5 ampere. So answer will be 1100 watt. That means 1.1 kilowatt. Now we have to calculate the power of secondary coil. To calculate the power of secondary coil, we have need two quantities: voltage of secondary coil and current of secondary coil. So we have to calculate voltage of secondary coil, the power of secondary coil. To calculate the power of secondary coil, we have need two quantities: the voltage of secondary coil and current of secondary coil. But in the given information, there is no voltage of primary coil, that means IS and ES. So we have to calculate by the given information. Again, the ratio of number of turns of primary coil and secondary coil is given here. NP ratio NS is 1:50. That means the NP by NS is 1/50, and the current is given here, IP equal to 5 ampere, and we calculate the current of secondary coil IS. What is the formula? The formula is IS by IP equal to NP by NS. After calculation, we can write IS equal to IP into NP divided by NS. If you put the value of IP is given 5, the ratio of NP and NS is 1/50. So the answer will be 0.1 ampere. So the current of the secondary coil is find out here 0.1 ampere. Now we have to calculate the voltage of secondary coil. Here voltage of primary coil is given in the system is 220 volt, and current of primary coil is given 5 ampere, and we already calculate the value of IS, that means current of secondary coil 0.1 ampere. So what will be the voltage of secondary coil IS? We know the formula is EP divided by ES equal to IS divided by IP. Here EP is 220 volt. We have to calculate the value of IS, and secondary coil voltage is 0.1 ampere, and the primary coil current of primary coil IS is 5 ampere. If you want to calculate the IS, so we can write 5 into 220 divided by 0.1, and the voltage of secondary coil will be voltage of secondary coil will be 11,000 volt. Now we can calculate the power by using the two quantity IS and ES. So we can write now power of secondary coil. And the power of secondary coil PS will be ES into IS. Here ES is calculate 11,000 and IS calculate 0.1. So power of secondary coil will be 1100 watt. In the above calculation, we can see the power of primary coil 1100 watt and the power of secondary coil is also 1100 watt. So we can see the power of primary coil PP is equal to the power of secondary coil PS. So here power of primary coil and the secondary coil both remains constant. That is the answer of question number D. Hope you have understand. The second KD question from Select Board 2017. Look at the diagram. In the diagram, you can see there are two transformer A and B. The number of turns of primary coil of transformer A is given 30 and B is given 60. And for secondary coil, the number of turns of secondary coil for transformer A is given here 300 and for B 30. And electric current of primary coil is given here 6 ampere. That means IP of transformer A is given here 6 ampere. And there is no another value is given. There another value is not given. The voltage of primary coil for transformer A is given here 500 and for B is also given 500 volt. That means the value of EP for both transformer A and B given here 500. Now the question number A. The question is what is called electric induction. Actually that question is from chapter 10 and we have already discussed the electric induction. Electric induction is a process of charging a neutral body by bringing it very close to another charged body. It's called electric induction. Now question B. The question is what do you mean by combined circuit? Another name of combined circuit is integrated circuit. You know the short form of integrated circuit is IC. And resistance, diode, transistor and another devices is used in a circuit. In that case the size of the instrument will be big. So due to reduce the size of the instrument, a silicon chip is used, that is called integrated circuit or combined circuit. Now the question C. Look at the question. The question is find the current of secondary coil of the transformer A. That means we have to calculate the current. That means IS for transformer A. Let us solve the question. For transformer A. See the given quantity about the transformer A. Here the number of turns of primary coil of transformer A is given 30. That means NP is given 30. The number of turns of secondary coil of transformer A is given here 300. That means we can say NS equals to 300, and there is another information which is the electric current of transformer A. That means IP is given here 6 ampere. 6 ampere, and we have to calculate the current of secondary coil of transformer A. That means IS. We know we have a formula which is IS by IP equal to NP by NS. And value of IS have to calculate. The value of IP is given here 6. Value of NP is 30, and the value of NS is given here 300. Now we can write IS equal to 6 into 30 divided by 300. Therefore, the current of secondary coil of transformer A will be 0.6 ampere. That is the answer of question number C. Now question number D. Look at the question. The question is which one is convenient for dealing the house or for industry purpose used by determining the voltage of secondary coil. That means using the voltage of secondary coil for both transformer, we have to decide which transformer is used for house and which transformer is used for industry. That means we have to calculate the voltage of secondary coil for both transformer. And you can see here the voltage of secondary coil of that both transformer are not given. So let us calculate the voltage of secondary coil of transformer A. So we can write here, in case of transformer A, and see the given quantity, that means number of turns of primary and secondary coil NP and NS given here 30 and 300 respectively, and the voltage of primary coil, that means EP, is given here 500 volt, and we have to calculate the voltage of secondary coil. ES equal to what? So we'll apply the formula of voltage and number of turns relation, which is EP by ES equal to NP by NS, because the number of turns is proportional to the voltage of primary or secondary coil. So here EP is given 500, ES have to calculate, the value of NP is given here 30, and value of NS is given 300. So we can write here ES equal to 300 into 500 divided by 30. Answer will be 5000 volt. We get the value of voltage of secondary coil for transformer A. Now we will calculate the voltage of secondary coil for transformer B. In case of transformer B, see the given quantity for transformer B. Here you can see the number of turns of primary coil and secondary coil is also given, and voltage is also given. So we have to calculate the voltage of secondary coil ES. So here we can write the number of turns of primary coil, that means NP is given here 60, and number of turns of secondary coil is given here 30, and the voltage of primary coil is given here 500 volt, and we consider the voltage of secondary coil for transformer B is ES prime, and we have to calculate the value of ES prime. So we'll use the same formula to calculate the voltage of secondary coil, and the formula is EP divided by ES equal to NP divided by NS. If you put the value and after calculation we will get the value of ES will be 250 volt. So here you can see the for transformer A, the primary voltage is 500 but secondary voltage is 5000. So we can say transformer A is step up transformer, and you can see here the voltage of secondary coil is 250 volt and the primary coil voltage has 500 volt. That means the transformer will be reduced. So we can say the the transformer B is step down transformer. If we compare, then for transformer A we can see EP is less than ES. So the transformer is step up transformer, and a step up transformer is used for industry. For transformer B you can see here the voltage of primary coil is given 500 volt but the voltage of secondary coil is here 250. That means one is step down transformer. And we know the step down transformer is used in our house.